Hey guys, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed building video. As you can see from the title of this video, I'm branching out from the kind of builds that I feel comfortable doing. This is going to be a modern home, and I'm going to try and make it really modern, not like my other modern home that I did that wasn't very modern. So I did start this from a picture that I saw online. It was on Pinterest, I think. So that's where I got the kind of front exterior kind of theme from. So I've kind of, it was only the one photo, so I've kind of gone off of what I could see and tried to make it look kind of cool and not boring or anything like that. So as you can see, it's all raised up so that you have a nice outside patio bit, and then I've got a nice little pool out the front, not very big, but you know, nice little feature. And then there's also a bit of like shaded outside space, which is going to be an outside eating area with a nice glass roof. Oh yeah, getting a glass roof. Yeah, at the back I was trying to make it not look so flat. But instead of having the two indents, I've just gone for the one so that it didn't look a bit so samey. Yeah. At this point I'm trying to find the slate tile things, you know, we'll see in a second, these things. So that the, you know, so that it wasn't just all walls and, you know, you could see through it, and it just adds a bit more texture to the build. The pause there must have been because my television show stopped. I was trying to look at the image again. Yeah, whenever I build, I have my reference image that I look at, and I also generally have some kind of TV show or YouTube video or something, so that, you know, I can be entertained while I do it. So there you go. You just saw me putting the glass roof on. Went with, you know, the lovely new glass roof, because, you know, you want a bit of shade, but also, you know, it's another element for the nice bit for the build, and, you know, I thought that looked cool. A lot of my choices are just because I think it looks cool. You guys might not. As always, let me know in the comments if you thought this was good, if it was bad. I'd prefer if you told me it was good than bad, but, you know. If I've done something wrong that you're like, no, this isn't modern, tell me. I would like to learn. But yeah. So just going around putting some paint and you know, stonework on the build so it's not so white. I think the image that I saw was very white, and I just didn't want it to be just fully white. So putting in a few bits of stone and, you know, wooden bits, but then also keeping it still quite white on the outside, and because that's a really modern and new thing that, you know, that they do. And then yeah, I think from the outside this looks quite good, even though I've not put you know, the windows in yet or anything like that. And I am about to raise the height of the build so that the walls are taller, because I wanted the windows that you use on medium height walls. So there you go. I had to redo the slate things, which meant I have to find them again. I find it so difficult finding those in the decorations bit. Like, oh, it always takes me forever. Sorry, that was a yawn. With the windows at the front, I didn't want them all to be like the same kind of full length window, which is why I've used a multitude of the different ones. So, you know, you've got ones with slats and other stuff. I used a marker there to mark where the floor, where the upstairs like area was, to put the stairs in the right height, and I found that I've done that in a few builds recently, and it just means that I actually know where I'm putting those stairs, because sometimes I get it really wrong. So that's one of the things that I've started using recently, as well as making sure that I always have lights in when I'm starting to do any kind of actual proper paint, because sometimes I'll give it like a white paint to begin with, or if I know that I'm going to have a certain colour, like a grey, I just whack it in before I have to put the lights in. But, you know, lighting is key. And I think here I am just planning it out spatially. So this house has 2 bedrooms, one, you know, master bedroom, and one that's just got a single bed in it. It could easily have 2 beds in it, or a double bed, but you know, I put, you know, some other stuff in that you'll see. And then there's 2 bathrooms upstairs and 1 downstairs, so you are well equipped for bathrooms. So, you know, if you have more Sims in this house, or you have people over for like a holiday or an event, you shouldn't have Sims walking in on each other, though, you know, they like to do that. It's just something that Sims seem to like to do, and then they get all freaky about it. And this was the point where I was like, too many windows. Too many windows. I know it's a modern house. It's a modern house, so I was wanting to put lots of windows in and have lots of glass, and then I was like, but wait, that's too many windows. Oh, this is the thing that I don't like about modern houses, I think, is that I don't really know what to put in them, because my style is very, like, comfortable home, you know, you've got your lots of clutter and stuff like that, and so that's something I always struggle with. And then it's the windows, because I normally have a bit of an issue with windows, but I especially have issues with windows on modern homes, because I'm just like, how much glass do I put in? I had to ask my sister, like, does this look okay? What do I do? But I think it does come out alright in the end. But yeah, so I've babbled while I've been actually decorating. So wooden floorboards, I've got some nice brick that's like the outside, on the inside behind where the kitchen's gonna go, and at this point I section off like an entranceway kind of bit, because otherwise the kitchen looked like it would spread too far, and you know, it would have felt weird just stopping it at a certain point without having this kind of wall barrier. So I've done this. I've created like a big archway using the columns and spandrels. Is it spandrels? I think so. And then that means that I have like a nice entrance foyer area, and then a nice long galley kitchen kind of thing. And I went for these more kind of industrial styly counters, because again, you know, I've never used these things, so I thought, well, I'm going to do a kind of a modern-y thing, so why don't I make it a bit of a, at least the kitchen, a bit modern-y, industrial, you know. I'm trying things, I don't know if they work. Please tell me if it works, and if you think it looks nice, or if you think it looks like a bag of turds. Yeah. But then I thought, you know, nice big house, can have big double stove, you know, we can have 2 ovens, and that'd be great. And then having a couple of bits and bobs on the countertops, but not too many. Tried really hard not to clutter this place too much. So, you know, a coffee machine, obviously bin, fruit bowl, and I think I put some like oranges or something, yeah, by the fridge. And then I tried not to put anything else on the counters. I don't think I put anything else on the counters. I do hang up some like knives and utensils. Those herbs disappear because I don't think I let them. I don't remember those herbs staying. Yeah, no. So I think that looks nice, and then I kind of left it at that. There isn't any other seating, because the way I've laid it out, I didn't know where to put like a proper dining table, so I've kind of left it like that. I think maybe you could get something in front of the stairs, but I felt that blocked it off quite a lot. So yeah, it's a slight issue with this build, but you know, if you've got that big an area, you might want to just you know, eat in the kitchen or have it on your lap in the living room area. There you see I toggle between Sims 3 camera mode and Sims 4 camera mode, because, you know, I wanted to swivel the chairs properly, but I cannot build in Sims like the rest of the time in the Sims 3 camera mode. I'm so used to clicking and like dragging my way around to navigate that it just I can't do it. I just can't. Yeah. I end up going everywhere. So I do a lot of toggling, which is why generally, actually, you'll notice that I don't freely orientate objects very often. I think this was the point where I photoed. I said took a picture on my phone and sent this to my sister, being like, "Is this okay?" And I think she said that there's not enough glass or like mirrors or anything. So the coffee table is gonna change, even though that's a bit sad because I do like the new coffee table. But yeah, maybe more of a modern-y thing. I would want a new, more glassy thing. And then I decided that I would just put glass doors in. I've tinted them to be the black tint so that it looks good. Yeah. I think that was a pause. I built this in 2 halves. Sorry about that. There you go. Goodbye! Nice new coffee table. I'm going to make one out of smaller coffee tables because I still wanted that kind of 2x2 area. So I mucked around a bit with these glass tables like this, trying to put them together, and then decided that didn't look good, so pretty much I just turned them and have them go the other way. I did think about the aquarium coffee table, but nope. It's gonna have to be a special build to put that in, isn't it? I think it would have been nice without the whole aquarium in it. Like, the round, very good. The glass, very good. Aquarium, maybe not so much. But I did get the round side table in with like the mirrored top, which, you know, thought was quite nice. I do use them again upstairs in the master bedroom. I'm getting my flowers in, my plants, because I think that's a must in every household. I love having plants everywhere, and fresh flowers are amazing, especially when you can keep them well. You know, get them from a nice florist, and they keep for a couple of weeks, and you're just like, oh, gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep it nice and clean down here, not too much stuff. I did debate putting that cabinet in there. I was trying to find something to put underneath the television, just kind of to fill space, but I think I ended up leaving it black. So I feel like I have some different vibes going, like different modern vibes going on. So the kitchen's kind of industrial, and then I'm trying to keep this kind of minimalist. You know, not a lot of stuff. And then, I don't know, the bathroom just goes a bit mental. I did think about putting a shower downstairs, but then I went, what are you doing? You've got 2 bathrooms upstairs. You don't need a shower down here. It's not needed. What are you doing? So I just went for a long unit, and I did decide to put laundry in. So we've got hamper, and there's a double height, you know, washing machine and dryer downstairs. Thought that'd be lovely. Nice big mirrors, your little essentials like, you know, your toilet paper and your towel, and even some folded towels, I think. Oh, and the soap. So yeah, that's just, you know, nice little bathroom. I did cut off that extra space just because it wasn't needed. It was just going to make it awkward, so get rid of that square. And then just have a nice picture, because, you know, you want a nice picture in there. And then I've done this as well, which I'm not sure about. There's a couple of things in this build that I don't know. I've given it a go. If you want to download it, obviously this house is listed below. Well, the gallery link's listed below, or you can search it on the gallery. And if you don't like this, you can get rid of it. Plain and simple. Yeah, put mirrors all the way up as something different. But then there's a gap on the floor that I've tried to cover up here with these cabinets on the floor, which, you know, could be little cupboards. But then I kind of looked at them and went, I'd rather put a plant there. So I've put these new kind of planter boxy things. I don't know what the description is. It's like a terrace plant thing. They've gone in front of there. And then I was kind of left with, like, oh, I'd looked here and was like, right, let's sort the foyer. And I was going to do all these coats, but that looks to me too much like, you know, a bedroom thing. That's in like a walking wardrobe. So I decided against that. And so I've put a plant in. I've got the umbrella things. You can pick your umbrella. Obviously, if you don't have seasons, you can still download this house. Just these things will disappear. So there'll be a few things missing. Some plants, the thermostat and that thing, and I think the couch would disappear as well, but, you know, Oh, and a bed upstairs. Maybe a rug somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, obviously, you just have to pick things that you have from the pack. I think that I will try and do like a build soon that just limits me to a couple of packs or something, because I do have them all. So yeah, I think I'll do that, so that if people only have a few packs, or you know, they don't have one that I use a lot, then you know, they can still download the house and have everything in it. That'd be quite cool. Now, this thing under the stairs, I want it to be really cool and edgy and put like a pool under the stairs completely, but that's not allowed. You can't put a pool under the stairs. So I've got a pool behind the stairs, which I think is quite cool. And I've blocked it off with some glass, so the Sims aren't going to try and jump in that bit of random pool, because I think that would be quite funny, wouldn't it? And then I put some lily pads on it, just because I thought it'd be nice and cute. And then I was kind of like, what else can I put? Because that's still quite a bit of space. So I ended up putting a couple of bookcases behind it. Oh, not yet though. I was gonna try putting like, you know, some funky see-through flooring there, but those don't, you know, scale down right. And then I was gonna do the lights, but that still just looked wrong. So here we go, industrial looking bookcases. And you know, they're at a nice angle, and we're sorted. This is the thing I don't like. There's lots of blank walls in this house. I don't like them in normal houses, but I feel like I can occupy them better in houses that I know how to style them properly. In a house like this, I don't know. There ends up being a really weird, like, collection of things on the wall. You'll see it in a few minutes. But yeah, I've just made the upstairs kind of landing area into like a reading space, and the couch and an ottoman and another bookcase. You might want to like delete all the books from a couple of the bookcases, because if your Sims are anything like mine, they are constantly getting books out, and it drives me up the wall because they just leave them everywhere. Especially when other Sims come over and they just take your books. It's like, what? But anyway, I'm rambling. These wall light things, I don't know if they look like lights, but they're in like wall decorations. I don't know. They're from the fitness pack thing. I put them on the wall. I think it looks kind of cool, but I don't know. But yeah, so those are there. And they, you know, they take up the wall space, and it's something a bit different. It's not just a standard painting. And as you saw, I put another pool outside the living space, so that it's something a bit different to look out onto. And now onto the ensuite for the single bedroom. Wanted to use the new stuff, obviously. Oh yeah, so if you download this house and don't have seasons, your bathrooms are basically going to disappear. But again, easily fixed. Or if you don't have seasons, maybe download a different house. You know, if you know, that's the other thing to do, isn't it? If you don't have a certain pack and someone's used it a lot, just don't download a house. But yeah, and then onto the other bathroom, because I thought, well, I'm doing bathrooms, I might as well do the other one. And I wanted this one to be kind of more kind of goldy themed. The other one was very like white, so I wanted this one to have kind of lots of gold accents. I was just gonna see if there was like a proper nice gold counter top. There wasn't, so kind of gone with the sink. That one, to be honest, looks a bit coppery. But I don't know. I think it still looks nice. So yeah, and then just putting a few bits and bobs on the countertop. So some towels, a nice plant, and then the same soap thing holder as downstairs, and then a nice painting. And I thought, you know, well, that's all you need in a bathroom, isn't it? I could clutter it more, but let's not. And then we start finishing the master bedroom. So I've built out a thing for an inbuilt wardrobe, and thought I'd put that nice 4-poster canopy bed in there, and then just trying to find a nice side table. So I've gone with these ones, and this room's about to get a big like gold accent in a couple of minutes. Oh, pardon me. So those side tables are going to end up in that gold shade. And I decided that I was going to do a vanity, because I never put vanities in my houses, like, ever. And at that point I was trying to match the gold from the chair to the vanity, and then the other one. And then I was going to put these, like, weird thing, like, kind of, curtains, but not curtains. And then I was just going, nope, this is getting too gold, too matchy-matchy. So we'll just leave it as that. I put a couple of fairy lights above the bed, and put some artwork up. And then I put like the same like shag rug as I put on the landing. I'm really liking that rug, obviously, today. Just lovely rug, because I'm about to put it in his bedroom as well. Oh yes, oh yes. And then I thought I'd use this new bed as well, because it's a 4-poster bed, but it's like a single bed, so I thought that was quite cute. And then I realised at this point, I was like, whoa, I've just put this bedroom in such a small space. Okay. Because obviously, like, you don't need that much room for bedrooms, but I love making big bedrooms. And I was trying to go for a bit of a purple thing, but still wanting to keep the white walls. That's why I went through so many purple rugs. But I don't think I really have that much purple going on in this room. It's just kind of, you know, bits of colour here and there, and they just have, you know, nice shades when I want them to. Yeah, so they've got a keyboard so that they can do a bit of skull work, and a desk with a computer. That is the only computer in the house. So Sims might fight over it, but, you know, who cares? And I think... Oh, outside seating area. But I think this is about, like, the last thing we're going to do. Which is quite cool. It means we're getting to the end of the build. Lovely. Oh, wait. I'm going to mess with one of the walls. Because it's looking very blank at this point. But yeah, I want to have a nice outside seating area. So I was actually wrong. There is a dining table. It's just outside. But that's fine, because... I spent ages looking for the heater from no, that's the wrong one. Get Together? I think it was Get Together. I want to put a barbecue there as well. There we are. Dine Out. It's Dine Out. I had to lean forward so I could see which pack, what icon was on that thing. But yeah, I spent ages looking for those heaters, because I knew they were there. I did start to doubt myself and thought, have I dreamt them having heaters? But, you know, it'd be I don't know whether they work with seasons, but, you know, I thought it would be lovely if they did. And then, you know, you can eat outside all the time. And here I'm just adding some texture to this wall, because this wall before was just a blank wall, and I didn't like that, and I wanted it to be nice, and it took me a while to get these things lined up properly. Yeah. Sometimes things that should be easy take me forever, because I get kind of perfectionist-y about it. But yeah, there we go. I thought I cut more of that out. I promise I cut out quite a large portion of me messing with it. I thought to cut out more than that. Apologies. And then it still looked a bit blank, so I decided to put like a rain gutter just going down the side. Gives it a bit more texture. And that is about it, other than a few trees, and I think I'll go in and put a few more decorations on the inside. But yeah, just trying to put some nice bits and bobs. And there I was being like, anything else I can add? What looks blank? And it's mainly, hampers. There's a hamper downstairs and laundry downstairs. But I forgot to put hampers upstairs, so they're in there. And then I was trying to find a couple of paintings just to go on these walls, because, you know, in most houses that I find that it's lovely to have a bit of art on the wall, and a little place to put, you know, your bits and bobs, candles, and those paintings. And I think this is actually it. So woohoo, we're in the screenshots. I think that looks beautiful from the outside. Not totally sure about the inside, but please let me know in the comments what you guys think about this build, and please suggest any future builds to do. This kind of modern home was suggested by my sister, because it's something that I don't often do, and she knows that. So yeah, well, on the inside, a little bit of a mismatch of styles, I think, but I think it's all still in the modern umbrella. Yeah, I really like this. But yes, please give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe for, you know, more content. I do speed builds. I'm doing 100 baby challenge and, you know, other let's plays. So please follow along. Ding the bell to be notified when I make a video. So far, it's only 3 times a week, so you're not going to get a ding and a notification every day. So don't worry about that. Yeah, and as I said, this build is available on the gallery. There is a link down below, or if you search for my username ID on there, which is Mezersheep Games, that it'll pop up with all my houses and you can find it there. Yeah, I feel like I've finished my ramble a little early. We're still in the bedrooms, and then we're about to go into the what is it? Floor plans. We're about to go into the floor plans. So this is it. Please let me know how you have enjoyed this build, and I will see you guys later. Bye!